Hi guys, welcome back to Movies with Moya, and today I'll be reviewing Arcane, the animated series on Netflix that is trending right now. It's based on the game League of Legends, and before you click off and say I've never played that video game in my life, so I don't need to watch your review because I probably don't understand the series, please stay, because you don't need to play the game to watch the series. Trust me, I speak from experience. And with that said, remember to subscribe if you like my content, like it, comment on my video, and share it with your friends. Also, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Movies with Moya. Now let's get into the review. So as always, let me start with a little synopsis of the series. So as I said before, Arcane is based on the video game League of Legends, and what the series does is it takes us through the backstories of two League of Legends champions, Vi and Powder, aka Jinx. So yeah, as I said before, you don't actually need to play the game to watch it. Take it from me, because I was very skeptical, when I was told to give Arcane a chance, because I was like, I've never played League a day in my life. And I know some of you are a bit surprised as I watched it not playing League, but you don't need it, because this series also provides the backstories for those people who are so fond of playing the game and they want to know more about the characters. With that said, I made a TikTok about my favorite characters, so remember to follow me on TikTok at Movies with Moya if you want to see my favorite characters from Arcane, and just follow me for more content in general. Now back to the review. So first things first, I loved the storyline. I thought the storyline had a very nice build up. So the first two episodes are pretty backstory-ish. Like it's not that like action packed like the rest of the episodes. There are 9 episodes in the series by the way, and the first 2 just gives us a little story. It starts out very cute because you see a bunch of kids. So you see Powder, you see Vi, you see 2 other characters, and they're up to no good. So it's a bunch of misfit kids up to no good, and you think, oh, this is a cute little story. And then something happens. I don't really like giving spoilers, but something happens that takes us to the climax, which is, the whole origin of Powder, aka Jinx, and how we got Jinx to be, and how we have this whole competition between Jinx and Vi, right? Now, you get past the first 2 episodes and you see this cute little backstory with the kids, and then something climatic happens, and the next few episodes are just amazing. They're action packed, and let me tell you, every episode had me asking, them dead for real? Like, are these people dead? Because like how every episode ended, to me, it's not a cliffhanger per se, but it was more of like, ooh, I need to find out what happened next. But I wouldn't say it's like a cliffhanger. You get what I'm saying? Like it's answered, right? Even the ending of the series, episode 9, it's kind of answered, but you also want to see more progression when you get to season 2, and I am definitely looking forward to season 2, because I said the storyline was well executed. It had its nice little build up, and it had all the action, and you saw many conflicts, and there were different issues that were building up, but they never distracted from the main thing, which was Vi and Jinx, right? We were never distracted from the whole them wanting to reunite as sisters and everything like that. But we also had different issues. For example, issues with the council, issues with Hextech, and all of that, all these things happening at once, but they weren't distracting because everything contributed to the whole Vi and Powder / Jinx thing. So yeah, the storyline was really good. I also loved the soundtrack. Like, I'm a huge fan of Imagine Dragons. I don't know if that makes me biased, but I felt like the music was good when people were dying, and they put it in slow motion, and they had Enemy playing when we had people like Silco having a breakdown, and we just heard the rap music in the background whenever Jinx was doing something that looked like self-sacrifice. Like, the music was just so good. I was able to feel emotions through the soundtrack, so props to them for doing that. Props to the creators for that. And then another thing that I loved about it is that the characters were just so like easy to love, you know. For example, Echo. I loved Echo. We saw Echo as a baby, and then not a baby, he was a little kid, and we saw him grow up into this resilient fighter who made this whole sanctuary, you know, for other people in the Undercity, you know. And it's just nice to see people develop as characters, especially because after the backstory in the first 2 episodes, you have a little time jump. And I found that, like, props to them for that time jump, because like it never felt like it was rushed. It felt like we saw enough of them as kids, and this time jump was good enough for us to understand how they are now. So I really liked that they gave us those few seconds of the backstory, and we got a nice little time jump so we could appreciate their growth. We could appreciate people like Vander. We could just appreciate the origin, you know. So it was great. And I can imagine that if you ever played League, watching this series is probably 10 times greater to see like characters that you played with, you know, Jinx and Vi, you know. You see how they came about. So I can understand that sentimental value you probably have as a League player. But as I said, you don't actually have to play League to enjoy this series. I would give Arcane a 9. It was really, really, really good. Like, all the hype it's getting now, even my people who don't normally watch animated series, give it a chance. It deserves all the hype it's getting now. The storyline is A1. I tell you, it is just well thought out, well paced. You will not regret it. It's on Netflix. And with that said, remember to go watch it. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Movies with Moya. I messed up my own name. Movies with Moya. Yes. And also remember to subscribe. Please, 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 please subscribe. We need to grow the channel, so please, please, please subscribe. I can't emphasize it enough. And like my video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and share it with your friends. Thank you all for watching. Bye.